Hello and welcome to Newsfeed on Trust TV. My name is Dorcas Yakubu, bringing you trending stories that people are talking about and sharing around the globe today, and also their opinions on such issues. NASS to get new minimum wage bill soon, President Tinubu tells Nigerians in nationwide broadcast. LGs can't pay 62,000 naira minimum wage, says ALGON. Some people are negotiating with bandits without my knowledge, Zamfara governor says as he decries police and military's frustrating attitude to banditry. No survivors as wreck of missing plane carrying Malawi vice president and 9 others is found. Now, top on what's trending, President Bola Tinubu says his administration will soon send an executive bill on a new national minimum wage to the National Assembly for passage. The president announced this during his Democracy Day broadcast on June 12, 2024. He mentioned that he understands that Nigerians are currently experiencing economic hardship. He averred that the economy is in bad shape because it was built on flawed foundation of over-reliance on revenues from oil exploration. He mentioned that his government is taking on some reforms which has caused some hardship, but that these reforms are necessary to create a stronger, better foundation for future growth. His comment comes barely a week after the labor unions embarked on a nationwide strike as they demand for a new and living minimum wage. The federal government has proposed 62,000 naira as the new minimum wage, but the labor unions insist on 250,000 naira. A final figure is yet to be ascertained. Now, someone said, at this point, Buhari was a godsend to us, but we neglected him. Omo, I heard that RAM is now over 800,000 naira in this country. How true is this? Another person said, Nigeria will be great again. Another wrote, President Tinubu, please fix this country. So many people are suffering. Reduce fuel price, sir. Moving on, the Zamfara State Governor, Dauda Lawal, has alleged that some of his political foes are negotiating with bandits without his knowledge. Lawal, who disclosed this to newsmen on Tuesday, June 11, 2024, also lamented the laid-back attitude of the police and the military in combating the menace of banditry plaguing the northwest state. When asked whether he knows the identity of those negotiating with bandits, he said, to some extent, we do. Speaking further, he said the uninspiring attitude of federal government-controlled security agencies was responsible for the creation of the state security outfit, Community Protection Guards, in January. Now, someone said, what's the point of coming out to say this if you are not ready to call names? Another person said, this man should not do like this, so the army in that area are trying. They are always inside bushes doing their best. This is not the way to pay them back, please. Another person said, it's so sick and disheartening for a government to be negotiating with bandits or terrorists. Now, the Association of Local Governments of Nigeria, ALGON, has said that local councils cannot afford to pay the proposed new minimum wage because of the lean allocation from the federal account. National President of ALGON, who addressed newsmen in Lafia, the Nasarawa state capital, on Monday, June 3rd, said the 774 local government councils across the nation get allocation of about 18% from federal accounts monthly, and it's not enough to pay the 62,000 naira minimum wage. Mayfata, who noted that the council chairmen had thrown their weight behind wage increments for civil servants, also begged for increase in the monthly allocations of the 774 local government areas in the country to enable councils pay the proposed minimum wage. He also called for amendment of the constitution to make the tenure of office of local government areas officials uniform across the country for smooth administration, pledging that the administration would work with other stakeholders to ensure full implementation of the area council's autonomy as enshrined in the country's constitution. Now, a guy said, when Nigeria can afford giving House of Rep members and senators free cars worth over 150 million naira apart from their very huge salaries. Another person said, if you cannot pay, kindly and honorably resign. Another wrote, what is NLC and TUC still waiting for on the strike? Now, wow, strikes suppose they go on while waiting for them to decide. Now, operatives of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission allegedly broke into the off-campus lodges of Nasarawa State University Kefi students in Angwan Karim area and allegedly arrested over 3 yet-to-be-identified residents. Some students told newsmen on Monday that the men jumped into their compound as early as 2 a.m. and invaded their privacy by disrupting their sleep for a perceived illegal operation. Recall that on November 1st, 2023, the chairman of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, Ola Olukoyede, ordered that sting operations at night be stopped under all the commission's commands. Olukoyede gave the directive in Abuja in reaction to the arrest of 69 suspected internet fraudsters in Ile-Ife, Osun State, by the operatives of the Ibadan Zonal Command of the EFCC. Now, someone said, always breaking into people's houses, criminals in red uniforms. Another person said, are they not doing too much these days? Another netizen wrote, when will they break into Yaya Bello's lodge? The EFCC is only good at going after petty thieves and intimidating the youths. Now let's go on a short break, and when we return, you get to know why Davido is trending. Stay tuned. Welcome back, it's Newsfeed. Now, Nigerian singer David Adeleke, popularly known as Davido, has confirmed his upcoming wedding to his partner, Chioma Ruland. According to reports on Tuesday, Chioma and Davido's traditional wedding is reportedly scheduled to take place in Lagos on June 25, 2024. Confirming the news in a video shared by his long-term associate, UK-based Nigerian pastor Toby Adeboyega, on Instagram on Tuesday, the excited groom-to-be invited his friends to join in the celebration. In the video, Davido was heard saying, guys, you have to come to Nigeria on the 25th of June for my wedding. This comes after the couple welcomed twins last year following the tragic loss of their first child, Ifeanyi, in 2022. The couple got engaged shortly after the incident. Now, a netizen said, I love him so much with every part of me because he's a man of simplicity. Another person wrote, Obio, it's unwise making your wedding with Chioma public, forgetting you have plenty baby mamas that may get jealous. More unwise doing traditional marriage secretly but now flaunting wedding notice up and down. Most unwise not knowing your kids from those plenty baby mamas may get angry, jealous for not marrying their mom. Learn to live low-key life. Lots of social media marriages don't last. Think smart, be wise, don't be unwise. Another person wrote, he will still cheat. She needs to complete her education or get a career or a job. Stay at home. Don't go for the tournament. Disgruntled Nigerian in a video tells Super Eagles following their 2-1 defeat to Benin. Let's take a look.
Stay at home. Stay at home. Don't go to the World Cup. Please stay at home. We don't want to see you at the World Cup. Stay at home. Stay at home, Nigeria. Don't go to the World Cup. Thank you very much for showing your true colors before you go to international stage and embarrass us. Stay at home. Don't waste the money. Use the money and go and settle NLT that wants to go on strike. Stay at home. It's a waste of money. You are an embarrassment. African giant. African giant. African giant. What right do we have to be called an African giant? We don't have the most AFCON. We don't have the most trophies in Africa. Look at the group we are struggling in now. Some people who want to come and give me excuses. Maybe don't allow me to curse you. Benin, Lesotho, Benin, our little neighbors, that we go there to study. We go there to buy car. Lesotho, Rwanda, South Africa. Before I went to Rwanda and South Africa in the same place. Windek, come over. You cannot beat them. You cannot beat them. Stay at home. Stay at home. That George Bush, Finidi George, you have gone to bring, as they call him now, Black Ten Hag. I don't know what he is. I don't know. He's only to be giving cold replies in interviews. Please stay at home. Don't waste. I don't want to know the style of play. Stay at home. Thank you very much. You are fifth in a group like this, and you think it's normal. Stay at home. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you for the pains and sorrows. Thank you for the touch on Nigeria. Thank you.
Now, someone said, we still they go to the World Cup because we still have some games left and I hope would win those games. Another person said, let's use the money and pay labor. Another wrote, make them wear boots and jersey for this man. I want to check something. Now, Teesside University in the United Kingdom has announced a new initiative to support Nigerian students facing severe financial difficulties by funding their flights home, as reported by BBC on Tuesday. This move came after several students were removed from their courses and ordered to leave the UK due to their inability to pay tuition fees. The financial crisis in Nigeria escalated by a shift from a 7-installment to a 3-installment payment plan by the university, left many students struggling to cover their expenses. Now, someone said, what about people who sold their properties? Another person said, when you tell people not to go through the student route, they don't listen. Get a sponsorship job before you think of schooling in the UK if you can't stay in your mother's land. I don't blame them. A lot of them were not properly educated on how to go about these things. Another person said, we need to increase our oil production, as simple as ABC. That's the best asset you have today to sell to acquire or increase foreign reserves. Let's all pray for NNPC. And now on a sad note, Malawian President Lazarus Chakwera said Tuesday, June 11, that there have been no survivors when a plane carrying the vice president and 9 others crashed into the forest. The plane has been found, and I am deeply saddened and sorry to inform you all it has turned out to be a terrible tragedy, he said in a televised address. The military plane carrying Chilima 51 and 9 others disappeared on Monday, June 10th, after it failed to land in the northern city of Zuzu due to poor visibility and was told to return to the capital, Lilongwe. Malawi's former First Lady, Shanil Zimbiri, was also on board. Now, someone said, air flight is the fastest and quite safe, but the crashes are usually fatal. May we not be inside such. Amen. Another person said, we have lost our only youth vice president, which we all expected to vote for him in 2025, this life. Another person said, may we not embark on a journey of no return. Well, our deepest condolences to the people of Malawi. And now to a funny video of a dramatic little child. Take a look. And that's it. You're up to date with trending stories across the world. Follow us and subscribe to all our social media platforms: Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and X. Until next time, goodbye.